just in case. The bolsters? Oh yeah. So we are, if we have time at the end, we're going to use some yoga bolsters here. You could just grab 2 or 3 pillows and put them on top of each other. These aren't really even my favorite ones. You'll see. Usually they're a little heavier and thicker. And this one, if you lay on it, it's okay. It's a memory foam one, and it mushes. And I'm like, I may return them. They're a little bit squishier than I like them to be. All right, so yoga sculpt. I've got little sections of sculpty and then stretch and mobility. Um, yeah, work as hard or as light or as little as you want. We are going to start standing. I know that's not usual. That's not normal, but that's part of the sculpty yoga portion. All right, and we have Dee Dee's here. Everyone here is here. Kathy may join us later because it's 1 minute till 9. But I say if we're here, let's do it because I'd like to get all in because I always have more material than we have time for. All right, standing just nice and comfortably. Your feet or toes could be spread or they're relaxed. Just standing up, and you can have your eyes open or closed. If they're open, just kind of stare at the floor so you're not distracted by people moving around. Just breathe for a few breaths here. In the nose, out the nose. Deep inhale and exhale. And this is already where sculpting starts. When you exhale, I want you to really squeeze that diaphragm, pull it in tight, as if someone is pushing your stomach in. Inhale, and it's just big and full. Let your chest rise and fall. Let your belly fill up like a balloon. And then you squeeze that diaphragm in tight as you exhale. Do one more breath. And then you're going to take your feet out nice and wide. Slight turnout with those feet. All right, continuing that concept of your breath. Arms lift up as you inhale. Exhale, we're going to come into like a little squat, arms drop. This actually has a name, believe it or not, in yoga. It's the sunflower pose. Because their arms are nice and big, like that sunflower, I guess. I don't know. Still squeezing that diaphragm in and going as deep as you can so you feel both the hip open mobility and then a little leg work as well. We're going to add on some more. Keeping the arms, keeping the breath. Let's start to take it side, center, and side. Back and forth. Good. Let's do one more on each side. And don't worry about going with my breath or your neighbor's breath. You go with your inhale and your exhale. Then we're going to stand up nice and tall. Arms at your side. Good. On your inhale, reach up. One hand is going to grab an arm, I don't care which side, and pull it to the side there. Almost like where the wall and the ceiling meet is where you're reaching that arm. Good. Push your hips away and push your ribs away. Really open everything up. Inhale, tall. Release. We're going to take the other side. Arm is actively pulling that arm. Hand is actively pulling the arm up and over, pushing the ribs away, push the hips away, getting as big or as little. You could be little or you could be super, super duper big. Inhale, lift. Release, hands to your back. Nice and tall. Pulling your elbows back. Push your hips forward, lift your chin, letting the head rest back. On your next inhale, come up tall and fold forward, hands to your shins. Lift halfway up, head pointing forward, hips pushing back. Forward fold all the way and roll it up slow. Now we're going to put that together and we're going to go a little faster. Following your breath, really, not holding, but inhale, grab, lean. Inhale. Other side. Good. Hands to the back. Pushing forward. Forward fold. Hands on your shins, halfway lift, all the way down. Roll it up slow, taking your time as you come up. Good. Now taking the hands behind, interlace. Push your fists down towards the floor, nice and tall, knees soft, flat back, legs straight, hinge and fold halfway forward. You can stay right there or let the arms come up to the sky. And keeping the arms up and high. If you're high, let the head come down further. And release the arms. You can take your fingers and grab your big toe or grab all your toes if you're wearing socks. Toes, hold the hands down, tuck your chin and round your back and lift as if you're going to stand up. If you were not holding your feet, you would stand right back up. Right here, just rounding the back. Now flatten the back, pull against the feet like you're trying to bring your chest towards your knees. Back and forth. On your exhale, round the back. On your inhale, pull your hands and flatten the back. And on this next one, roll it all the way up. Good. Sun salutation. Come to the very back edge of your mat. You got some space in front of you. Some of this I'm going to make harder, but I'm hoping you've done it with me long enough you know how to stay easy if you'd like to. On your inhale, lift. Dive and fold forward. Hands on those shins, lift halfway. Forward fold, hands behind your legs, hug your legs tight. Walk out to a plank. Halfway down with your chaturanga, all the way up, all the way down. Cobra, lift, release, down dog. Lower to plank. Bringing your right knee to your right elbow. Back to plank, down dog. Plank, left knee to that left elbow. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Leg straight. Bringing the knee towards your face for that cheetah. Good. So knee in towards your face, rounding your back. Left heel's lifted nice and high. Extend it back out again. And drop the foot down. Walk your hands into your feet. Bend your knees, lower your hips. Palms at your heart center, lifting up to a chair. Shoulders back, chest lifted, hips low. Breathe. Level 1, you stay here. Level 2, you're going to take your left elbow, hook it on the outside of your right knee. Press your palms to twist. Back center. Other side. If you were twisting. Back in the middle. Arms down, legs straight. Shake out those legs. All right. Now, heels together. Toes out. Squat down as low as you can go. Good. Pick your hands up off the floor, and you can put your hands on your knees, on your hips. They could be close to the floor, or they could be at your heart center. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Level 1, stay. Level 2, lift 2 inches up and hold. Back down. 2 inches up and hold. 2 more inches up. Everyone all the way up. Toes front, forward fold. Yeah. Shake out those legs. Good. Walk the hands forward and feet back till you're back to your down dog. All right, now lift both heels. Drop both heels to the right. You're still looking down. Lift your heels up. Drop them to the left. Back up. Heels down center. Dropping your elbows to the floor for dolphin. Good. Heels are pushing to the floor. Legs are straight. The knees are just a little soft. Good tailbone, pushing that tailbone up to the sky, kind of arching that back and letting your head relax towards the floor. Back up to your hands. Walk your hands to your feet. Roll it up slow. Once at the top, take a deep breath. Dive. Halfway lift. Hug your legs. Walk out to plank. We're going to go halfway down and back up. And then all the way down. Cobra. Down dog. Good. Left leg split. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten it again, come to that cheetah. Bring the nose, well, the knee to the nose. Back heel is lifted. Split. Cheetah. Split. Foot down. Good. Walk your hands to your feet. Rolling up. Inhale at the top. Palms together. Chest. Sit into your chair this time. Hold. Good. Level 1, you stay here. Level 2, arms. Nope. Raise up to form a V. Keep going. Hold. Didn't turn this on. Do not disturb. Hold. Breathe. Hold. Breathe. Hands down. Toes out. Come back down to your frog. This time, we're not putting your heels together. Just squat on down. That's your frog. Sitting up. Find that balance. Hands at chair or prayer. Shoulders back. Level 1, you stay here. Level 2, 2 inches higher. 2 inches higher. Slowly bring it down. Find that balance. Arms overhead, extended frog. 2 inches up. 2 inches up. All the way up. Release those hands, toes front, forward, fold. Shake out those legs. Walk out to, no, don't walk out. Roll up. Roll up, because I need to tell you first. This next bit is a flow sequence with warriors. If you want your weights, now's the time to grab those. And you could just put them right next to you so that you can grab them as soon as we get into that warrior 1 position. Seriously, I put it on in do not disturb. How much do I have to do? Airplane mode. All right, right at the back edge of your mat. Like we're gonna do that sun salutation, but we're not. Deep breath. Forward fold. Walk out to your down dog. Good, heels down. Breathing in the nose and out the mouth. Good, lower the hips to a plank. Heels drop to the right. And you can stay here or side plank it, lifting that left arm up. Hand down, regular plank. Heels drop to your left, stay there, or pick up the right arm for a side plank. Hands back down to plank. Down dog. Right leg lifts to the sky. It's going to step up and through between your hands. Dropping your back heel, grab your weights if you want. All of this can be done without weights. It can be done with 3 or 5 pounds. Sitting up. Arms lift for warrior 1. Good. So your right toes pointing forward. Left foot is turned at an angle. Right knee is bent. Turn your hips and your chest. Arms extended overhead for your warrior 1. Breathe. Again, you can have with or without weights, up to you, and you can change your mind as you go. 2 inches, pulse down. It's itty bitty. Come deeper, lower, stay, arms down for warrior 2. Okay, you can stay right here. Or on your inhale, straighten your legs completely as your arms come up to the sky. Exhale back down to warrior 2. Good. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we sink. 2 more. Inhale, lift, sink. Good. 1 more. Lift, sink. Left hand resting on your back of your left leg. Right arm up to the sky, palm back, reverse warrior. Good. So that back hand is resting on the thigh, but it's pushing as if it could touch the ankle behind you. Up arm, up, over, really lean back, hold. Get in low, deep, really stretch to where you almost feel like you're having to hold your breath, but don't. Inhale and exhale deep. Back to warrior 2. Side angle pose. Rest your right arm on your thigh, left arm to the sky. Realized I did this and everyone's facing backwards. It's okay. I see what you're doing, and you're right with me. You're right what I want to be, right what I want to have. All right, top left hand is going to make a circle at the sky. Itty bitty circle. Just circle, 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 and reverse. And hold. Option 1, stay right there. Option 2, take that right hand, keeping your legs how they are. Take the right hand off your thigh, extend it towards the floor, and it could touch the floor. Good. Now straighten your legs for triangle pose. And your hand with that weight could be resting on your leg. You could have that weight touching the floor and you're holding the weight. You could have your palm on the floor, whatever you like. Top hand to the floor, floor hand to the sky for your revolving triangle. Bend that right knee. Can you sit straight up for a revolving warrior 2? And then turn back to regular warrior 2. Good. Sink low, put your weights on the floor. Come back up to your warrior 2 so you can then windmill the hands down to frame that right foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. All the way down. Inhale, cobra. And release, pushing back up to your down dog. Left leg splits. And bring that in, step up between your hands. Dropping that back heel, find those weights again. Sitting up, warrior 1. All right, good. So now your left toes are pointing forward, right foot's at an angle, chest and hips are pointing forward if you can. Arms overhead, bent leg, and itty bitty pulse down. Four, 3, 2, stay low, maybe even deeper, arms down for warrior 2. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower. You can do this without weights. You can have weights. You don't have to bend those legs up and down if you want to just hold. That's fine too. 1 more. Stay low. Reverse warrior. Good. So back hand on the thigh, but actively reaching down. Top arm, palm is facing back. Left knee still bent. Hold and breathe. Warrior 2. It's a side angle. Top hand, itty bitty circles. Reverse. Hold. Now you can stay here or extend that bottom arm and it can come to your fist, it could come to your weight, it can come to floor, however you want. Straighten your leg. Top hand to the floor, floor hand to the sky. Bend that left knee, sitting up to your warrior two, revolved. Turning back to warrior two. Sink, placing the weights down. So you can windmill the hands down, stepping back to plank, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. And catch your breath. Feel your legs and arms a little sweaty? I hope so. Good, I was able to turn to page 2. Come up to your tabletop. We'll come back to that one, I think. All right, on a tabletop, we're gonna do an oil rigger, which is just one leg lifted like you're about to do bird dog, but we're not, because now your elbows are going to touch the floor as you bring your face towards the floor and that leg high to the sky. On your inhale, you lift. Exhale, you lower. Back and forth. Let's do one more. Now, coming back up to your hands, step that right foot up to the outside of your right hand for lizard. I'm going to turn so I can see you guys a little bit better. All right, good. So that right knee is bent deep, back left leg. If you need a pillow or something, you can put your bolster or pillow underneath that if you can, or fold the mat. Back leg is long, front knee bent. Sink deep. Right hand on the back of your head, elbow up to the sky. Exhale, bring the elbow down towards the ankle or the foot. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, down. Release that hand. You can stay right here or bend the back leg. Take the right hand around and grab it for a quad grab. Release that foot. Hips go back for a hamstring stretch. Good. Front foot is relaxed, straight, shoulders back, hips pushing back behind you, letting the head relax. Good. And then push those hips forward. Again, hip flexor, hands at the knee, nice and tall, almost doing like a slight back bend. Hips push back, take that right foot out to the side. Lean, rest, and reach. And release, swinging that foot back down. Hands down, curl the toes, down dog. Right leg split, same leg we've been working on. Bend the knee, open the hip. Now we're going to step it up for pigeon. Bring the knee towards your face. Bring your foot towards your left hand. Drop it down to the floor. Slide back for your pigeon. Hands close to that front knee. Lift nice and tall. Hip sink. Left hand to your head. Open to look up to the sky, and then that elbow down to the knee. One more. And release. All right, hands down, sink. This is an option 2. You can go, hips should be on the floor there for me, Janine. Left, oh, you have the other foot. That's what, okay, put your left butt cheek to the floor. Can it go down? If it can't go down all the way, that's okay. All right, now we'll try. Your right hand, everyone else's left hand, up to the sky, and thread under the armpit. And then push back up to your hands. Curl that back toe, lift the knee, step back to your plank, then to down dog. Tabletop, drop the knees. Left leg, extend. All right, same thing, but on this side. Bringing the elbows down as that back leg lifts as high as it can and up. Let's do one more. To lizard, bringing that left foot on the outside of that knee. Good, left hand on the head, elbow up to the sky and down towards that foot. And again, one more. Good. Releasing the hand down. Let's see, what did we do right after that? Ah, yes. Quad grab. Bend that back foot. Left hand reaches back around. Maybe it can grab your toe, maybe your ankle. Maybe it takes a few tries. Release, hamstring, hips back. Hips forward for hip flexor. Hips drop, shoulders back, head lifted, slight lean back. Release, left leg goes out wide. Lean towards the leg, resting the arm on the thigh, other arm up and over. And release, down dog. Hands down, knees down, curl your toes, lift. Left leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip. Dropping for pigeon. So Janine, yeah, you do your right side this time. Nice and tall. Right hand on your head, elbow to the sky, elbow to knee. And again. Nice and tall. We're going to do that thread. If you didn't like the thread last time, you can just do that same elbow rotation we just did. Otherwise, right arm up to the sky and thread it under the arm, letting the head and shoulder come down to touch the floor if they can, and if not, that's okay. Push back up to your hands. Coming to plank, to down dog. Drop your knees. Cross your ankles, sitting back. We sweaty? Yeah. Okay, grab your bolster or 2 or 3 pillows. Place them right in front of you. All right, now you're going to turn, or I guess you don't have to place it right in front of you. It's going to go to your right hip. All right, so here's how we're going to have that. You're nice and tall, bolsters at your right hip. Shoulders are back, nice and tall. Dropping your knees, right, bolsters on everyone's right side. Drop your knees to the right, like you're sitting side saddle. Side saddle, legs. Good. And now as we're going, so this is the short, right? This is tall. If you need to go tall, you can take it tall. Otherwise, we're going to go short. All right. Hands are going to straddle your pillow. Turn your whole body to look at that bolster or that pillow. Turn as much as you can, almost like you want to look over your right shoulder. Now start to walk your hands down towards the floor. We're going to end up grabbing the top of your pillow or your bolster to keep it there. Place your tummy down, place your chest down. Option 1, you're going to put your head down. Option 2, which I love even better, you're going to turn your head to the right and drop your left ear, left cheek to that pillow. And once you have found this, if this twist is too much of a twist, you can look left, but I'd like it if you could look right. And then relax your arms at your side. Completely and totally relax and fall asleep over that pillow. Completely relax. Let the hips soften into that twist. If the twist starts to go away because you're like, oh, my body likes this, it's fine, it's good, it's too easy, then you sit up and you twist your body more and you come a little further on the outside of that bolster where your head can hang off. And that right elbow can even push on the floor to help your twist a little bit if you don't want to relax. So you can decide if you want to relax, you relax everything. If you want more of a twist, your elbow slightly pushes on the floor to help your twist. I go back and forth which one I like each day. Take a couple breaths here, more than a couple breaths. Take some time. Now remember that deep breath we had at the beginning. I want it even deeper and longer here. Push up to your hands, walk yourself back, and we're going to take it to the other side. Bolster on your left, sitting side saddle. Side saddle, that's what it's called. Hips right up in there close. turn to stare at the block. Hands are framing the pillow, whatever you want to call this thing. Really twist, looking back over that left shoulder as you walk your hands out and really pull that bolster in close. Coming down, you can let that head come down or turn so that right ear and right cheek are on that bolster. Remembering your arms can just completely relax at your side once you're there, or your left elbow can push to twist your body a little extra, just a little bit, nothing crazy. Kind of just soften your hips, soften your shoulders, breathe. If it's too low, that's where you can take the bolster and you can make it a little taller if this hurts to be so low. As you relax, if you need to adjust your twist, you go ahead. If you need to go bigger and deeper or less of a twist, that is fine too. And even though you're kind of twisted up and you can't take as deep of a breath, try to take a deep breath in this position. And go ahead and lift yourself up. Walk your hands back up to sitting, crossing those ankles, shoulders back nice and tall. And real quick, just to make sure we're not overly twisted one way or the other, we're going to look over that right shoulder and then over the left shoulder, back and forth. And take a couple on the right, couple on the left. Hands on your knees, tuck your chin, cat-cow here, round the back. Lift the chin. Exhale, round. Arch. Nice and tall, deep breath, fill up those lungs. Exhale, release. And that's it. We did it. We made it. That is your sculpt and stretch for today. Let's turn that off. Whew. How do we do? How do you feel? Well, oh, she likes the pillow. They're falling asleep over here. Good. Your back should feel twisted and stretched, and your arms tired, and you got a little bit sore. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Had it been a really long, like hour-long class, you would have laid back on it, on your back. You would have gotten that. Nice to see you guys. All right. Thursday's class is the last one for this session. It is going to be just a video because it's the kids' open house. So we'll be, taking all the kids to go see their teachers and their classes and such. And I know half the people around will be doing that. So I figured, okay, well, I'll pre-record the video, which would have been on June 11th, but we ended up not doing it then. So the recording I did then will just be put for Thursday. All right. Other than that, I'll see you guys in person the following Tuesday. The next session starts right away, I think. No, August 5th. I don't remember. I put out a thing. I don't know my days from whatever. But anyway, I'll remind you. I'll post it, but there's also a picture that says our next session. And now I don't remember what day it said. So go look at it and see. I'll see you guys later.